what's up guys? This is Jake with HookahDomain.com, and today we're going to be reviewing Chronic Hookah's Premium Instant Light Hookah Coal. Chronic Hookah makes two types of coals. They make the Coconut's Quick Light Coal, which is the Instant Light, the ones that we have here, and they also make the all-natural coconut hookah coals as well. This is the 1 kilogram box of the coal, and we do thank John at ChronicHookah.com for setting us up with the sample of his coal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you how they light up. Again, these are pure coconut shell coals. They're very similar to Coconara coals. If you've ever tried or used Coconaras, you know exactly kind of what they're going to look like and the texture and everything like that, but they're very similar. However, these are the quick light version, the instant light version. They advertise on the box, ready to use in less than 1 minute. And on the back of the box here, it advertises burns hotter and lasts longer than any other charcoal, smokeless, odorless, tasteless, and sparkless, 100% natural, made from pure coconut shell. So what we're going to use to light this is just a Ronson Tech Torch, Auto Start Tech Torch. So we're just going to take the flame to it. And as you can see, I mean, it immediately just sets ablaze. It does smoke quite a bit when it's lighting. I'm going to set it in there so it lights because it is getting kind of hot. But as you can see, I mean, they do smoke while they're actually lighting. Since it's lit now, I'm really going to give it another minute or so while it finishes up. And we're going to go ahead and get another one started. But as you can see, I mean, they do flame, spark, and smoke while they get going, but I guess that's the only way we can get them lit in under a minute, right? So we have them in our coal holder here. Blow it out so it continues to light. And since we are using a funnel ready to go, they are pretty much red and grayed over on both sides. So we're gonna lay 1, 2, 3 of them on our medium funnel bowl, like so. Actually, this is a small funnel bowl. We're going to lay 3 of them in the triangle shape like that. We're going to let them set for just a few moments, and then we are going to take a few pulls on the hookah. Alright guys, I got my Chronic Hookah Instant Light Coconut Hookah Coals. Kind of a tongue twister. Set up on my bowl here. It is 3:00 p.m. on the dot, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go ahead and smoke these. After my first few drags, I'm not really tasting any harsh flavor or anything like that. They're not smoking or sparking. They're completely lit. I have the 3 coals on the bowl. And like I said, everything as of right now is flawless. They haven't started ashing yet, nor they haven't provided any type of flavor or anything like that. But we'll go ahead and smoke it till close to it starts to change. Or go like halfway and start the video and tell you a little bit about how they're doing and maybe do a close-up of the coals. But we'll be back here in just a few moments. Hey guys, it's about 3:35 right now, so it's been about 35 minutes. I noticed the coals have turned completely dark gray, and they are ashing in a kind of a funny way. They're not ashing all over the bowl, but they are kind of sticking in a way. They're kind of sticking and holding their shape. And I noticed that the ash, if you knock some of it off, it's real kind of crumbly. It's not real fine and soft, powdery, but it's like kind of a crumbly, kind of a coarse feel. But the coal, it's providing great heat, providing great thick smoke. Haven't tried moving the coals around much, but like I said, it's been about 35 minutes, and take another hit and show you. Still putting out good smoke. I'm smoking Starbucks Tequila Sunrise, and the flavor's still very strong. When I first started smoking it, I did notice a little bit of an off flavor, kind of like a quick light type flavor, but it pretty much for the most part have subsided, and it's just getting me good tobacco flavor. Here in a few moments, I'm going to try flipping the coals, maybe rotating and throwing on a wind cover, and we'll continue to time it and see how these things smoke. Again, for the ash, it's just so crumbly. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll show you that here in a few moments. But I'll be right back right now. It's been 1 hour since we started these coals. I'll take a quick drag for you and show you how it's been going. As you can see, the clouds are still there in a small way, and they are very thin. They're starting to die away. But it has been 1 hour. I mean, 1 hour on quick light coals is unheard of. But it's very, very thin. I'm actually going to bring a close-up on the bowl so while I break up the coals and show you how the ash and how the coals finally looked. But this is how the coals are looking here. This is after rotating them once. But you can see that they do still have an ember in there. They are still red on the inside. But the ash that they actually leave is very crumbly. Very, very, very coarse ash. It's not very, you know, soft and powdery like a lot of coal is, which I don't know is necessarily a bad thing, but they don't ash like most coals do. But as you can see, I mean, this is a coal that's finished, and as I squeeze it, I mean, it just kind of crumbles away. And then we have one more here as well. But I mean, there's still an ember in there, which really wouldn't do much on this this size bowl at this time, so it would kind of make a whole lot of sense to put them on the bowl, even with the wind cover. But for 1 hour on quick light coals, it's really, really, really unheard of. You know, for the money and for the quantity of coals that you get with these coals, you're definitely getting your money's worth, especially if you're looking for a instant light or quick light charcoal. There's really no better way to go. Personally, for a natural, I would still probably stick with the Coconut brand, but for an alternative, especially an instant light coal, the Chronic Hookah Coconut Hookah coals are definitely where you want to be spending your money. On an overall scale, 1 to 10, we're gonna have to give these coals a 9.5 out of 10. They smoke very well, put out thick clouds, no taste. One issue that I have with the instant light is they do smoke and flame and spark like no other instant light that I've ever had. But to get that 1 minute light time and the amount, you know, in 1 minute, that's the only way it's gonna happen. John did an excellent job with these coals. He did an excellent job with the product, the packaging, and overall, again, we're gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. These are great coals. You can buy them at chronichookah.com. This has been Jake with HookahDomain.com, and you guys keep smoking.